In China, President Xi Jinping paid his first visit to Wuhan after the outbreak. It took the leader well over 2 months to visit the coronavirus epicenter. Our next report decodes the message that Xi Jinping is trying to send out through his Wuhan tour.
For more than 2 months, as health workers battled the Wuhan virus on the front lines, Xi Jinping stayed away. But on Tuesday, he paid his first visit to the city. The state media described it as an inspection by the Chinese president. The situation is far from normal. Even Xi Jinping was seen wearing a mask. The Chinese president's Wuhan tour was an attempt to signal that the outbreak is under control. But the pictures from Wuhan suggest otherwise. Upon landing, President Xi went straight to the Hushenshan hospital. This is the same hospital that was built in 10 days in response to the outbreak. Upon arrival, Xi Jinping maintained a distance from the doctors on the front lines. A video released by the Chinese state media shows President Xi addressing the doctors via a video link. Later, he paid a visit to the residents quarantined at home. Again, Xi Jinping kept his distance. A journalist in China pointed out the special measures that were put in place for his visit. Allegedly, police in hazmat gear ensured that citizens in quarantine stay away from the Chinese president. In recent days, Beijing has begun pushing out a new narrative on the coronavirus outbreak. President Xi, who kept a low profile at the beginning, now dominates the reportage. Many China watchers had argued that the Chinese president wanted to stay away from the spotlight to avoid blame for the Wuhan coronavirus outbreak. Chinese Premier Li Keqiang was given the charge of the national response group that was leading the fight against the disease. Now, when the number of new cases seems to be in the decline, Xi Jinping seems to be taking a more public role. Before the visit to Wuhan, the Chinese president was seen on an inspection in Beijing. He visited a hospital, even interacted with some residents.
Hello everyone. Let's not shake hands in this special time. We must be confident in overcoming the difficulties. I have been personally commanding and deploying the disease prevention and control work.
The situation might be improving in China, but normalcy is still a far cry. Doctors and citizens in Wuhan being kept at a distance from the Chinese president certainly signals that. Bureau Report, WION World is One.